Hello children, today we will discuss about your chapter genetics, which is the second unit of your CHSE syllabus. So, coming to the term genetics, which is derived from a Greek term genesis, which means the origin. So, in layman's language, genetics is the study about genes. You can see that the term gene is here, so it is the study about the gene. But particularly, it means the study of inheritance and variation of inherited characteristics. So here inherited characteristics means the gene, and we will discuss about the inheritance and variation characteristics of this gene. So one term comes to you in your view, that is, one is inheritance, another term is variation. So what are those means? What is inheritance, what is heredity, and what is variation? So inheritance is the transmission of characters from parents to offspring or children. In genetics, the term offspring is used in place of children, which means the children or the next generations. So the process of transmission of characters from parents to children is known as inheritance or heredity. That means you look like your parents, that is the process of heredity. But what is variation? Any kind of differences appear in an hereditary character is known as variation. That is, the formation of new character suddenly in an organism is known as variation. That is the deviation in heredity. You can notice that in inheritance or heredity or variation, the main role player is the gene. So the gene, what is gene? So it is the part of the DNA that carry our characters. It is the part of the DNA, means the coding sections of the DNA is the gene, which bears the character. It is the bearer of our character. What are the characters? Like your hair color, your eye color, your behavior, your structure is your characters. So in genetics, one term is replaced by characters is trait, but there is also a difference between the characters and its traits. Trait means the characteral appearance or the structure or behavior, but trait is the contrasting character. So what is contrasting? Contrasting means the opposite characters. Like white color, opposite color is black color, means one is light color, what is deep color. The tallness is opposite of dwarfness. So these are the contrasting character. So you can notice that the genes are the part of the DNA and it is always remain in pair, like capital T, capital T, capital T, small t, capital T, small t, small t. So why the genes are always remain in pair? The answer is, it is the example of the homologous chromosome of an organism. Homologous means the similar type of chromosome, the shape and structure and the gene locus of these chromosomes are similar. The organism also has similar homologous chromosomes, one coming from its paternal father, one coming from its mother, maternal. So one gene or one part of the gene comes from its father, one comes from its mother. Let us take an example here. One capital T comes from father, one small t comes from the mother, and combinedly they both form capital T small t, that is gives the phenotypic expression tallness. Okay, so it is the genotype capital T small t which has the gene height gene and it has the phenotypic expression tallness which shows in an organism. You can notice that the gene has two forms or two parts. One part is written as a capital term which is a dominant allele, one is represented in small term, that is the recessive allele. Remember one thing, that the dominant allele, so here allele means the alternative forms of the genes, dominant or recessive form. So these alleles, dominant allele is always expressive and the recessive allele is always suppressive by the dominant allele. Allele is the alternative forms of the gene and it has of two types. It is of two types, one is dominant and another one is a recessive. For example, capital T small t are the two alleles of the gene capital T small t having tallness character. So here tallness is the phenotypic expression or it is phenotype. The gene is capital T small t which is height gene and the genotype is capital T small t, and it has the alleles, one is dominant, one is recessive. One is dominant allele, one is recessive allele. They combinedly forms the gene capital T small t, pair form, and it has the phenotypic expression, that is the tallness, because it has a dominant allele which suppresses the recessive allele. Here tallness is dominant and dwarfness is recessive. One is represented in capital letter, one represented in small letter. So then one term may appear in your chapter, that is homozygous condition. What is homozygous? If the alleles are similar, then the condition is known as homozygous. Here, for example, capital T, small t, in this condition, both the alleles are same. So, it is the homozygous condition. It may be dominant or it may be recessive. If both the alleles are different, the condition is known as heterozygous, means capital T, small t. Here one is capital T, one is small t. Another term condition is the hemizygous condition, in which only one type of allele is present. Example is human male. Here capital X representing one gene, capital Y representing another gene. Okay, so let us take an example. In this condition, both capital T and capital T are the two alleles of the same gene, that is the height gene. But here one X is coming from one gene, one Y allele comes from another gene. Means here it is the one allele of one gene, one another allele of another gene. Both are combinedly form the human male condition. Okay. The alleles are also of two types. One is isoallele, another one is a pseudoallele. Isoallele means if both the alleles have similar functions, like here in this condition both capital B and small b has similar functions or similar characteristics, that is the red color. In the previous discussion we see that one is capital T, one is small t, one representing tallness, one representing dwarfness. But in this condition both have same phenotypic characters. So these are the known as the isoallele. Iso means same. Another term is the pseudoallele. Pseudo means the false. False means in this condition both the genes have same phenotypic expression. Here capital B small b is one gene, capital A small a is another gene, but both are governing the same character, that is the pigmentation. Red color or black color or blue color, any color, that is pigmentation, but the character is pigmentation. For example, the red eye of Drosophila can have different mutants like white and apricot, but they affect the same character. The characters are same, but the mutants may different, but they are governed by different types of genes. Same characters but different genes. Okay. Here is some formulas for you. If n is the number of heterozygous, so the phenotypic ratio is 2 to the power n, number of gametes is 2 to the power n, genotypic ratio is 3 to the power n, total combination is 4 to the power n. Okay. So what is phenotype? The phenotype is the physical appearance of a character. That is any appearance. You tall, you can notice one person by seeing his height, tallness or dwarfness. That is the physical appearance. What is the genotype? Genotype is the genetic expression of a phenotype. For example, if capital T, small t or capital T, small t, these are the genotypes, means the genetic expression of the gene. Here the gene is the height gene, but we can represent it as a T, small t in this form. So these are the symbolic form. These symbols are known as the genotypes. Here is another formulas for your calculations. If n is the number of alleles, then the possible genotype is n whole into n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay. Hope this will help you for your preliminary knowledge about genetics. Thank you.